Hello, my name is Joanne Ahern from the Neil Squire Society, and this presentation is on techniques for managing stress. This presentation will advance by itself. All you need to do is observe and listen. I will read and explain all the information as we go along. Introduction. This presentation will demonstrate the importance of finding ways to reduce stress during a job search. Techniques will be provided to assist in minimizing stress. Acceptance. Recognize that everyone has stress. It's important to accept and acknowledge that everyone has stress and that stress is even more prevalent during a job search. Stress is going to be higher during this time because of the uncertainty of the future and because of the lack of income, lack of money. What can be changed in your lifestyle? Think about your lifestyle for a moment and the activities that you currently do. Can you make small changes that will help? Sometimes making a little change every day can bring about a big result that will help minimize stress. Leaving stress at the back door. During a job search, it is normal to have more stress around money issues and worrying about the future. Try to leave stress at the back door, and what I mean by this is only worry about what you can control. The rest of the stress, if you can, try to leave it behind, especially if there's nothing that you can do about it right at that time. Techniques that will help. Relaxation. Relaxing, taking time for you is so important. Doing an activity that you enjoy is a good technique that will re-energize you. There are many forms of relaxation, such as meditation, yoga, visualization, reading a book, going for a walk, going for a stroll, going for a ride in the country, for example. Exercise. It's important to include exercise in your daily routine. Consider your disability, your illness, or your injury, and try to incorporate some exercise into your daily routine. You may need to consult a professional to figure out what type of exercise you're able to do. But even just a little bit of exercise is going to help a lot with reduction of stress. Time management. Time management and priorities are so important. Prioritizing your activities are going to help you. If you apply the action of prioritizing activities during your job search, you will surely have less stress. Managing your time, freeing up your time will help with stress management. And finally, staying organized. Staying organized is also key to minimizing stress. You can start by organizing your own personal space. Then transfer those same skills by organizing your job search. This would mean and include organizing your resumes and your cover letters, so knowing where you can locate them easily. Using little techniques such as small pieces of paper or tabs to help you know who you contacted. Keeping a list or a schedule will also help in your job search. So knowing who you contacted, if you need to do a follow-up call, the name of the organization, the email address, the person that you spoke to, the phone number, that sort of thing. All these little tips and techniques will help. If you can stay organized, it will certainly help in stress reduction. Healthy living. So, avoiding alcohol and cigarettes. So here we go again. Everything in moderation and balance, right? It's important to take care of you so that you will be ready to work. And trying to adapt a healthy lifestyle is going to help a lot with stress. Eating healthy on a budget. During a job search, this certainly can be very tricky, but there are techniques available that can help. And some of those are clipping coupons from your local newspaper to help you save money. But not only clipping the coupons, remembering to carry them with you so that when you do see something on sale, you're able to pull out that coupon and apply it to whatever it is you're buying. Support and networks is so important throughout a job search. Having support through family and friends can help with minimizing stress. But if you don't have family or friends around, you have to think about other organizations that might be able to help. Networking with others through your community will also help. And joining a job finding club certainly will put you in line with the same type of people perhaps that have similar interests and goals, and so you won't feel alone in your job search. Get involved. Getting involved and staying busy can also help, but again you have to look at balance, because you can get involved but you don't want to get so busy that you get stressed out. Volunteering. Volunteering at an organization that interests you will make you feel happy and certainly help with your self-confidence. Another way is to help a friend. Find a hobby that is satisfying. So, do something that's going to make you feel happy. And do one thing that moves you closer to your employment goal. Doing one thing, such as making a cold call or networking or dropping a resume off at an organization, will help you. And it's going to help you feel better, because at the end of the day that you will have tried. So you will have done something rather than done nothing. So doing that one little thing is really important. And finally, taking time for you. So very important to get involved, but also consider balance and keep time for the most valuable resource, which is you. Focus. Learn to focus on one task at a time. This can take practice, but with patience, by applying this approach, by just learning to focus on one task at a time, this is going to help you reduce stress, because you will accomplish more. You will be able to do one task, check it off, and know that you can move on to the next one. Giving yourself praise is also equally important, remembering to acknowledge your efforts throughout your job search. And don't borrow worry. Let me explain this a bit further. Don't borrow worry. Don't worry about things that you cannot do anything about. Only worry about what is within your control. This way you won't be borrowing worry. Take your job search day by day. If you try to stay organized, follow through on all your little action items in your job search activities, you should be able to hopefully minimize some of your stress during this time. End of presentation. This concludes our presentation on techniques for managing stress. If you have any questions on this presentation, please do not hesitate to contact your assigned facilitator.